right, hey, good afternoon. This is Neil. It's Wednesday. As I did the video on Monday, we said end of the beginning. That's the end of the month, beginning of the week, and that is today, end of the month, and also proves to be the beginning of the week. And that first 2 days of the week did absolutely nothing, but balance around 39.60, which I'm sure you remember from a couple weeks ago, which was big time balance then. And today we got the the Fed Chair Powell was scheduled to speak and did, and market liked it and rallies from really. I got nothing but update, really. I mean, it rallied exactly from where we proposed it would likely to exactly what we proposed it would likely go, and that's the 200 period moving average at about 40.85. I think it put in an 87 high today. So here's what you do now. Take the fib from the low of the, well, you could go from the announcement, but I'm going from the low here of the day. I'm going from about 39.45. It's all about the same, to the high. And you got two levels here. You got 40.50 and 40.30. 40.30 is the real over-under, but I'll tell you this, first trip back into 40.50 will hold. That's the 236 retrace. It's the pair of tops right there from all this sideways bunch of craziness and everything. If you remember, it traded up to 40.50 and held and then pulled back, and so 40.50 and 40.30, that's the 236 and 382 retrace on this move. As long as it's holding 40.30, then it's bullish, and we look for next target. You'd look for 41.20. May go a little higher, but I'm going to go conservatively 41.20. I mean, really, if you put it right in there, it's more like 41.30, but I'm going 20.25. How about that? 41 like 20, 20.25, something like that. But it's a 40.50 and 40.30, 40.50 kind of pivot, 40.30 over under for 41, 20.25 targets on the top. And it's short and sweet tonight. There's nothing left to say except to remember that there's a little bit more left on the docket for the week. I mean, we got PCE tomorrow and the jobs on Friday, but you see what happens when you try and get in the way of this. I mean, it's not over until it's over, and why are we going to try to pick a top before then? We'll just let it go till it does, and then when it tells us it's ready to come in, which will probably be whenever they're done. Finally, when it gets to the pause, when the market's pricing until then, the Fed actually does, then it's a buy the rumor, sell the news, and then it actually really comes off. But we're not there yet, so we'll just keep riding the wave. Hope it helps. Short and sweet tonight, but what's there really more to say? So I'll see you again next update. Till then, good trading.
Without simpler trading, I could not have financial independence.
This is one of the best investments I ever made in my life.
It's helping me find consistency. It's one of the things that won me